It all starts here.
This is Roland Hagenberg in New York. Marlborough Gallery recently showed sculptures and drawings of Michele Oka Doner, who also creates furniture, objects, jewelry, and is maybe best known for her floor design of Miami International Airport.
Millions of people walk on a floor that's a considered space.
Michele's studio in Soho once served as the movie set for Ghost with Demi and Whoopi Goldberg.
The group came to me and loved the loft and wanted to film here. I said, I should just give them the plans and then they can build it in raw space. I called them up the next morning and they were there within an hour. They found a raw space around the corner. They built this loft and then I didn't have the disruption and they had exactly what they wanted. Demi Moore came here and Patrick Swayze came here.
Do you consider yourself a spiritual person?
Well, I think that from the beginning of time, when people had what we call consciousness, they understood on a visceral level that there was the body which needed to be fed, there was the mind that understood where to get the food, and then there was something else. They didn't have words for the soul, they didn't have words for love, but these words evolved as language grew and as we evolved and are still evolving. Somebody came by and said to me when I was 18 and began to make these pieces, "You're a Jungian." Well, I vaguely knew who Carl Jung was, but then I went out and bought several books and I understood the concept of collective consciousness because the pieces I began to make were in me. They were in my cellular structure. My hands knew how to do them. I wasn't thinking of clay. I was thinking of making these forms that I couldn't find in the world, our world, but maybe they existed millions of years ago in the ocean.
Show me all your autumn clothes. Show me what your mother knows. Show me where I make mistakes. Show me what it takes to keep you.
Wax is direct burnout, so I can have very spontaneous bronze sculptures. But clay I always thought was like Latin. People don't speak Latin, but they learn it as a mother tongue, and it substantiates many other languages. And my mother was a Latin teacher, so I had an understanding that it was embedded in the manifestation of other language that she spoke. I was given an assignment in 1964, my second year of college. Somehow, as my hands began to move, they kept shaping a figure. And I took a big risk, I let it go, and I showed up with the first of these, what I called tattooed dolls.
Do you need criticism? Do you avoid criticism?
Interestingly enough, my best critic is my older son, and always has been. He has a really good eye, and he's studied philosophy, and he studied the French deconstructivists. He'll come by and he'll casually say, "Oh, that's really terrific. When did you do that?" And I'll say, well, why do you like it? Well, it's this and that, and it's going in that direction, and it leans this way, and it's so dynamic, and then he'll connect it to something else, and there we go. And I pull them out. Who is that? Oh, it's Miss Marina Pignatelli. She was with the Prince in La Dolce Vita. Fellini made the movie about her when she was a young woman, and their friends were chic and wonderful, and now she's older and wonderful, and I adore her.
Thank you, baby, che bella, grazie.